Martin, lots of people saying that the voter turnout in central Kenya left a lot to be desired in terms of they were lower than have previously been experienced. What is the tallying process like?
Well, thank you so much, Olive Barrows. As you have rightly said, from the lookout, from what we saw yesterday, there was very low turnout here in Muranga County. And we went around in some of the polling stations and we could see that some of the clerks and the officers were actually idle. It seems like people came in the morning and others were actually waiting to come in the evening. But I'll be talking to the constituency returning officer here in Kiaru just to give us a sneak peek of the number of people that turned out yesterday and maybe from the provincial results what is currently going on. Welcome to NTV. I'll start by introducing yourself and tell us, just a second, tell us what was the turnout yesterday and maybe what do you think could have been the reason for the high or the low turnout?
I would say the turnout was, I don't say it was very low. It was at 68% for the whole constituency. I would say it was not very encouraging at 68% because other times we go beyond 80, 70, but yesterday it was 68%. I will not be able to say the reasons why, but generally it was 68%. Yeah.
And we have seen that already the ballot boxes are streaming in at the moment. Maybe from the provisional results, you as the constituency returning officer, can you be able to give a sneak peek of the results as per now?
It's a bit too early. It's a bit too early to give a sneak whatever results, because out of 223 polling centers, our polling stations that we have that are in Keharo constituency, we have only been able to tally about 24 polling stations. That's just a small number to give the accurate figure. So it is too early. Maybe by around 1-2 p.m. we may be able to give some results. Yeah.
Any incidents or occurrences that could have happened during the election that you came across?
No. Yesterday the polling was very smooth, actually seamless. Only that in some areas like Muranga, because of that's a T area, we had issues with fingerprints, but we are able to identify the voters using alphanumeric, and no voter was turned because it could not be identified. And we are sure of that. Even areas like Gaturi ward, we also had some small issues because of the fingerprints wearing, but we are able to identify them using alphanumeric, and every voter that came was able to cast his or her vote. Yes.
When do you expect to get the final results? For how long will we be here?
Tallying and collation takes time, so that's why I'm saying I may not be able to give the actual time, but I can be able to say that maybe by 2-3 there, we will be able to now to see the picture how it will be. It is still a bit early now to see how it will be. Yeah.
Thank you so much, I didn't get your name.
Edward Waishinga is my name, the returning officer.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Olive, as you have just heard, you have spoken to the county returning officer who has given a clear picture of really what happened yesterday in some of the polling stations that are in Keharo. He said that some of the people were unable to be identified because of their fingerprints. You know, in Keharo we have so many quarries, and I bet some of the people that he's saying are from Gaturi. That's where many of the quarries are found here in Muranga. And you have, as he have said, you have heard that the area of Muranga, that's where the tea section here in Keharo, that's where the tea farmers are found. So just a sneak peek, as you can see here, the ballot boxes have already started streaming in. The people, the numbers are very high, and I've seen that they are using matatus. Others are using personal vehicles to bring the taxis, to bring those ballot boxes here. Without further much ado, let me take back to studio. If maybe you have any other question, Olive.
No, Martin, I'm fine. I'm okay with that brief. I know you're eager for that sneak peek and you're pushing the returning officer to give you an indicator of perhaps who's ahead as we are getting from elections.nation.africa. But the returning officer, as Leila Mohammed advised us, have both advised patience, exercise patience. So, but he says by afternoon there should be a indicator, or as Martin puts it, a sneak peek of which way the vote is leaning.